Hello everybody, my name is Liz Skinner and I work at the National STEM Academy at the Museum of Aviation here in Warner Robins, and I have another demonstration to show you today. Most of you or most of your children have probably heard of something called Insta-Snow. You can buy it in many different stores now, but how can we use Insta-Snow as a learning tool? So I'm going to show you how you can incorporate it into a lesson today. So what Insta-Snow is, it's what we call a super absorbent polymer. Absorbent means that it's going to suck something up. Polymer is actually a Greek word, and monomer means one part and poly means many, and it's just like building blocks of molecules all kind of put together. So this is what we call a super absorbent polymer. This experiment is also a great example of what we call a physical change. We all know when we freeze water, it turns into ice, and then we can melt it and it turns back to water. So we're not actually changing the properties, but it looks different. And the same with the Insta-Snow. So this is a great example of what's a physical change as well. Also, we can bring some math in. When I do this lesson, I do some measurement, and I'll show you about that when we do the experiment. So Insta-Snow is called sodium polyacrylate, and it's the same or very similar to what's in a baby's diaper. The thing that's different about Insta-Snow is it actually absorbs more and creates larger and bigger molecules. It feels very grainy, it almost feels like sand, whereas the substance that's in a diaper is almost like a talcum powder, and the way they absorb is different, and I'll show you that one shortly. But when you do this experiment, all you need is like 1 teaspoon or a scoop of the Insta-Snow in the cup. And what you could do is you could measure it, which is what I like to do. I get the students to take a ruler, and this is about 1/2 centimetre, so they learn how to use their ruler and measure. And then all you need is about 30 cc's of water, so that's the size of a medicine cup. So you can go ahead and get them to measure their water, and then you just pour the water on top of the Insta-Snow, and then you just wait for the oohs and ahs, and you will see it will expand and grow. It uses the process of osmosis. So what happens is that sucks in the water, and then it just expands and grows because it pushes in from the inside out. And you have this lovely fluffy snow. But why is this an example of a physical change? Well, what you could do is you could just sit the cup, and if you're very patient, you can let it sit there for days and weeks, and eventually the water will evaporate and it will shrink right back down to that about 1/2 centimetre of Insta-Snow again. So this is why I use this as an example of a physical change. You can do all sorts of things with this. We put them in ornaments at Christmas, and you can have a lot of fun with the Insta-Snow. Now the sodium polyacrylate that's in a diaper, just to show you the difference, if you add about the same amount of water, you will see it actually turns more into like a jelly form, almost feels like mashed potato, and this is what's between the layers of a diaper when it's wet. So even though it's the same substance, it's just built in a slightly different way. So this is our Insta-Snow, and this is what's in the diaper. So if you want to use this as an example of a physical change or a little math lesson, then this is a great tool that you can use in your classroom or at home. And I hope you have fun with it, and I'd like to wish you all a very happy and safe Christmas and a Happy New Year.